What's up, guys? Welcome back to Three-Sided Box Prediction Center. Today, you've noticed we have a new guest, a new face here. Well, you've seen him in some of our videos. Johnny's not here. We got Eric, our resident Bucks fan. So everyone say hi. It's already a little awkward.
Yeah, it is. I need to step it up a bit.
Alright, so let's just get straight to the picks. Let's start with the Thursday nighter for week 4. We got the Miami Dolphins walking into Cincinnati to play the Bengals. Eric, kick us off. What do you have?
I'm going to pick the Bengals because I hate the Dolphins. Am I allowed to find?
Yeah,
that's fine.
minimal, but you could do it, yeah.
Okay. So, Dolphins, there's no reason to watch them. They're really boring. And the Bengals. The Bengals are going to bounce back from a shit loss last week, and that's my pick.
Okay, that's a very fair assessment. Michael?
Yeah, I mean, going on your point, Dolphins almost lost to the Browns, so I mean, that's enough said. I mean, when you almost lose to the Browns, it pretty much is a loss.
But they didn't.
Doesn't matter if you're close to losing against the Browns.
Yeah, but the Ravens almost lost to the Browns.
Yeah, but they had to come back. It's like the way they did it. Like they won because of a missed field goal.
Let's go on.
It's obviously the Bengals.
Okay, but let's just point something out here before I give Johnny's pick. The Bengals suck in primetime.
Yeah, but Andy Dalton's different quarterback now.
Look, the Dolphins are terrible, but they're not going to go winless. They're going to win a couple games.
Yeah, but just not this game.
Well, this might be the game that they win.
The Bengals are home. Like I said, Dolphins.
Look, Johnny's got the Bengals.
The Dolphins.
I got the Bengals. I'm just saying, though, this might be upset city.
Oh, no.
I think there's a chance for an upset. The Dolphins play well against random teams.
Picture this scenario. Can you see the Bengals going 1-3? I can't.
No, but I could also see them lose this game.
Well, that makes them 1-3.
Well, there you go. So we have a dilemma on our hands. Well, that's why we predict.
So
these.
pick them.
Pick
the Dolphins.
I picked the Bengals. I picked the Bengals. Johnny's got the Bengals. You got the Bengals. You got the Bengals. Let's see what happens on Thursday night. Next game.
All right. So next up, we got the Indianapolis Colts, kinda but not really, visiting the Jacksonville Jaguars in London. Who do you guys have?
Go ahead, Eric.
Because even playing field, I'm going to give this one to the Jaguars.
Wow.
They're going to finally get out of that rut and win their first game of the season in London.
Okay, that's a bold prediction.
That's my bold prediction.
Johnny can't pick.
I have some balls, big balls.
Big cojones. Johnny can't pick. It's his team. He's not here anyways. I'm going to give it to the Colts, though. I believe in them. They have a very good quarterback. Everything else on that team's garbage. They're decent receivers.
I like T.Y.
And everybody else literally everybody else on the team's garbage. Mind you, that was it their linebacker who caused those 2 fumbles last week?
I don't know, but that was a good fumble.
Back to back. That one linebacker did, or he might even be a safety. It could be completely off.
Talking about the Colts?
Hey?
You're talking about the Colts?
Yeah, the Colts. So I'm going to give it to them. The Jags, I don't think they're anywhere near what all the hype said about them. And like you said, it's an even playing field, which I think is going to be advantageous to the Colts because the Jaguars play in that hot sun in Florida. They don't have that. They're going to be in cold-ish London.
There's no advantage for the Jaguars when they're at home. There's no advantage.
Well, it's more than this. But
they have like 30,000 fans.
Yeah, that's true. But anyway, I'm still giving it to the Colts. Who do you have?
I don't know, like, I don't know how I see this, but I think it's because the Raiders, when we went to London and lost to the Dolphins, we fired our head coach. And, exactly. We fired our head coach and brought in your friend, David, Tony Soprano, who we all know and love.
Yeah, exactly.
But anyways, getting back to the point, I just see that the Jags
The Sopranos is based on him, that's a change.
Soprano, yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I'm going to pick the Colts to win this, and I'm also doing another little pick, and I'm not a pick, but prediction. I'm going to say that Gus Bradley's going to be fired after this game.
Oh, wow. Bold prediction.
It is very bold.
It's not very bold. It's just the reality of the situation.
For 3 years.
Yeah. All right.
That would make a lot of sense.
It does.
Well, look, they just drafted a whole bunch of defensive pieces. The guys.
I think their GM did their job. Their GM did the job, but just they can't finish.
Just I don't know. It's just those jerseys. They're just ugly.
Yeah.
I actually like them a bit.
That's because you're a Bucks fan.
At least the garbage.
Yeah.
This retro jersey from '96.
Those are pretty nice.
All right, so we'll see what happens in London. Let's move on to the next one.
Yeah, so the next game is the Titans at Texans. It's at 1 o'clock, and J.J. Watt is no longer playing.
He is not.
So who do you have, David?
I'm going with the Titans.
Ooh, bold prediction.
I like Mariota. I always said it. He's
garbage this year.
He's a good garbage. Yeah, well, Winston is not exactly playing that great either. So
leading the league in touchdowns, leading the league.
And
interceptions. So he's hitting that Brett Favre.
And he's a hero.
Gunslinger.
Yeah.
And he's a legend, Hall of Fame quarterback.
Regardless, I'm going.
Okay,
I'll
take the flag.
Titans.
I'll take it. Yeah.
I'm going with the Titans. I think they have what it takes to win this game.
I'm going to disagree with you. Because I saw what the Titans are last week. And while they are a half decent team, they have a good run game, I don't know.
Texans are home.
Yeah, they're home. They got DeAndre Hopkins. I mean, who's going to stop him? So, enough said. Texans.
For me, I'm going to go with the Texans too. Just because I've had a lot of hype at the beginning of the season for the Titans. I really want to see them be successful.
I think it was on your head.
They just don't have it like a full team there yet. It's going to take maybe another year for them to be decent. So Texans this week.
Well, Johnny has also got the Texans, so I'm the only one not picking.
On the Texans.
Exactly. So yeah, we'll see what happens on Sunday, next game. So for the first irrelevant bowl of week 4.
The Redskins aren't irrelevant, though.
It's definite irrelevant bowl right here. This is
They're winning
prime time
division.
irrelevant bowl.
The Redskins beat the Giants last week. They're
we-
right back in the NFC East race.
Wow. Okay, we got the Cleveland Browns at Washington to play the Redskins. Definitely irrelevant bowl. I don't give a crap what you guys say. Who do you guys have winning this one?
Big upset.
There's no upset. They're both garbage.
Are you kidding me? The Redskins are
Give
garbage.
me your
There's a
picks.
bit of
It's obviously the Redskins.
Philadelphia.
They're coming back to win division. I told you, it's happening.
Okay, Michael's got the Redskins. Eric.
Redskins.
Oh my god. Johnny agrees with you. He's got the Redskins.
I believed in them last week.
This is gonna
I
be.
believed in them last
This
week.
is
Well,
gonna
no one
be
else
the
did.
Browns.
This is gonna be the only time I ever picked the Browns.
You're picking the Browns.
They're
The Browns.
They're not going 0-16. This is a game that
They're gonna go 0-16.
No,
they're
they're
worse
not.
than the Lions
No,
went
they're not.
0-16.
No, they're not. I'm going with
They're
the
not gonna
Browns.
beat the Redskins
You guys are
hard.
out of your minds. Kirk Cousins is good. He called a timeout at the beginning of the second half because he got sacked.
And it was pretty funny how you know when you showed me the video of him kneeling.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, is he gonna kneel? Instead, he lost the ball. Like the last game, he instead of kneeling at the end, like he did last year.
instead of spiking it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
instead of spiking, he kneeled it.
He kneeled it and then spiked the ball after he kneeled it.
No, but that was last year.
And
Instead
made
of doing
no
that
sense.
this year, he actually spiked it.
Oh, he
But
did that this year.
He actually spiked the ball, but the following play had like 6 seconds left, and he started scrambling, and then he didn't have enough time to even kick a field goal.
The guy
He pulled off
is
her.
brainless. The guy's a moron.
They just
He has
put him
almost
across
a
3 points. But they
1,000
end up
yards.
winning the game. They end up winning the game.
Wow.
He has
He
almost
beat
1,000
the Giants.
yards. Yeah,
Giants
No
are a good
one
team.
cares.
they shut down.
I can't wait till the Eagles start playing the division. I can't wait. I have to wait till like week 8. But I
The
can't
Redskins
wait.
Can't
are
wait
going to
till
bring
Philly actually
continuity
plays
to
a good
that
team.
division.
We beat the Steelers. We killed them, and they're
That's true, it's
a good team. So, okay, I got the Browns. These 2 idiots and the other one picked the Redskins. Let's see what happens on Sunday. Next game.
Alright, so next up, we got the mighty Seattle Seahawks going into New York to play the Jets, who just came off an absolutely disgusting loss to the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah.
Who do you got, Eric?
It's a tough matchup because Russell Wilson is injured. He's pretty badly hurt.
Yeah, but apparently he's
their
questionable to
offensive-
play.
Yeah, but like obviously gonna play, but he sprained. I don't know if he sprained something in his knee. don't know
I think so, yeah.
What happened? Anyway, he put a brace in the game. The Jets have a pretty good defense. You have to say.
Burnt toast.
Yeah, but like it's just you know.
Okay, Revis isn't that bad.
He's burnt toast.
He's getting burnt from good receivers.
Yeah, like I sure hope they
And they
keep-
got like
future-
2 decent receivers in Seattle.
Yeah, but they're
Yeah.
not AJ Green.
No, but they're better than who did the Jets barely beat?
I don't know.
the
Even,
Bills.
Yeah, they had Sammy Watkins wasn't even playing. I don't know any other receiver on their team.
Goodwin.
Oh,
or some
yeah,
shit.
good.
Yeah, exactly.
Marquise Goodwin.
Or some shit. That's my point. Anyways.
Some practice squad player somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I'm gonna pick the Seahawks anyways.
Okay. Fair
Oh, was about to pick the Jets, but I'm like,
Really? Yeah. Okay.
not this time.
Well, Johnny agrees. He's got the Seahawks winning this one. I'm gonna pick them too. Fitzpatrick, I think he's gonna have a bounce back game, but I don't think it's gonna be enough to beat the Seahawks. If he threw 4 picks in a game against last week's opponent, which was the Chiefs, who have a decent defense.
Very good defense.
The Seahawks have a better defense.
The best defense.
Yes. Technically, right now it's Philly, so that's what I'm riding on. We have the number 1 defense in football. That's fact.
Number 1 scoring defense in football.
We have the number 1 defense in football. I got the Seahawks. Michael, who do you have?
Well, I picked the Seahawks to win the Super Bowl, so I'm obviously gonna pick them to win
Clean sweep. We're all picking the lime green over the gangrene.
I don't feel good about
Exactly.
it.
Oh,
I feel great about it.
Well,
I feel great about it.
We'll find out, I
So
guess,
we're gonna jinx this
soon.
game.
Yeah, well, that usually every week I say to Michael that it's just one of those weeks in the NFL where nothing goes right, and I say that usually like
That was week
16 weeks a year. So there's that 1 week where
That
like
was
everything
week
goes.
2 where like everybody lost.
Yeah.
You gotta be
Except for
like
Mike.
you gotta say that the league is getting more balanced at least.
I really disagree.
Like
with
compared
that
to
100%.
3 years ago, 4
The
years
fact
ago.
that the Patriots are about to start Julian Edelman just shows that they're not balanced whatsoever. They're still the dominant
They still
team.
have the best coaching staff in the league.
Yeah,
That
well,
makes a big
by
difference.
we're moving on to the Patriots next, so let's see what we have to say about that next game.
The next game we got is the Patriots at home against the Buffalo Bills,
Yes.
and Michael is gonna answer this one.
I'm gonna kick it off.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the Bills came off pretty surprising win against the Cards, but let's be honest, that's an aberration. That's a miracle. I mean, the Bills always play one team tough, at least like once a year.
Hey, we also forget it's so early in the year. The Bills tend to do well. So them winning early against a good team is not a complete shock. The biggest shock to me is that the fact that they haven't won up to that point yet.
You know, I'm not picking against. I might not pick against the Patriots ever again this season. I'm being honest. Like they just proved me wrong. Like against the Cards and against the Texans. Like I can't. I'm going to the Patriots.
Now that everybody's saying the Patriots could win with whoever they play, they're gonna lose. That's what's gonna end up happening.
When Tom Brady comes back,
No, they're gonna go undefeated.
I don't know. I don't know if
There's
he's
no chance.
gonna throw a pick.
No.
All
He's
right.
gonna be pissed off Brady again.
Yeah, and he's gonna
Wreck
destroy the
everyone.
league.
So you got the Pats.
Yeah, 100%.
All right. Well, Johnny is picking the upset, if you want to call it an upset. He's got the Bills.
Nice. I like that pick.
I figured
I like
you would.
that pick.
I got the Pats. I truly believe they're going 19-0. I truly believe it. If they win this game, they're not losing with Brady.
They still
not
they still have to go to Denver to play the Broncos.
Tom Brady will win.
Yeah, I'm sure he will.
But the Broncos are better this year than last year because Peyton Manning was garbage.
That's debatable. I think his leadership is
Yeah, you made
heavily
a difference
missed.
in that regard.
Yeah, but you know what?
Simeon's a better quarterback.
As good as that
automatically.
defense is, no matter what, every single year that like
It's
like
like a-
you could have a great year, but then the next year you could be just as great, have the same players, but offensive coordinators and coaches will always find game plans to at least do a bit better than last year.
We're not talking about the Bills and Patriots. We're not talking about the Patriots and Broncos yet, because it's down the season. But think about this: the kind of irony. So we got Bill Belichick, who could win with anybody at quarterback, and we got the Broncos defense who could win anybody at quarterback.
Yeah.
That's gonna be an interesting
That's
matchup
true.
down the line. So okay, so I got the Pats, you got the Pats, Johnny got the Bills. Who do you have?
I'm really after hearing he went with the Bills. It's
You didn't want to
tempting.
be the only one.
It's tempting.
Buffalo.
I don't care. I have this like
And it's in New England.
this feeling
in
deep
New
down
England.
in here where I'm like maybe they pull this upset.
Do you see Rex Ryan really gloating at the fact that he beat a Tom Brady-less New England Patriots?
Yeah, I can still see it.
I
I'm
don't
really
see
thinking
that.
about
I
it.
definitely see that happening.
I see him like
He's gonna
attempting
be
to
like-
hang himself
He's
to
gonna talk-
losing to a wide receiver starting quarterback against his team. When this guy's supposed to be a defensive genius.
Brissett's gonna play anyways.
No, he's not. It's either Garoppolo or
Does
or
it
Edelman.
matter who's playing though? It doesn't. I could play and I'll win. For
Okay,
the
but
Patriots.
let's be honest though. If Julian Edelman was playing quarterback, I would still like.
I would still pick the
At
Patriots.
that, if they can manage to pull it off with Julian Edelman, that's like.
They're not going 19-0.
You're done. Like you win the league.
Yeah,
You win.
that's what I'm saying.
The entire like everything, in sports.
Who do you have?
I'm gonna choose the Bills.
All right, so we got two Bills, two Pats, anything could happen in this game. I could see a Bills victory in this. This could be the one that the Pats lose and then they go 15-1.
The Patriots are home.
No, you made your pick.
Yeah, you made your pick.
It's
locked in.
I didn't know. I didn't watch the videos before.
Okay, you want to switch?
I did watch the videos. I'm joking.
Yeah, well, thank you for that. So, do you want to lock it in? Last chance.
I won't be a pussy. I'll lock it in.
All right, final answer. We'll see what happens on Sunday. So we got a divisional matchup next. NFC South, your division.
Very boring
important game.
Yeah.
Very boring.
Important game.
It's not a relevant bowl status, but it's pretty close.
Wow.
We got the Panthers in Atlanta to face the Falcons.
It's a tough game to choose, I think.
Well, you're up, so who do you have?
I'm going to think that the Panthers are pissed off from last game, losing at home, and they're going to bounce back and beat the Falcons.
Cam Newton's going to come in pissed?
I think the entire defense is going to really rally up and destroy Matt Ryan.
Alright, that's a fair judgment. Michael?
Honestly, the hype around the Falcons means absolutely nothing to me.
I don't know if that's hype.
Another point, sorry.
Go ahead.
The Falcons lost against the Bucs at home.
They also beat the Raiders, who have absolutely no defense. They also beat the Saints, who have absolutely no defense. Them to me, it means it doesn't mean anything. Like the Panthers got destroyed at home against a very good Vikings team, and they allowed 8 sacks. I'm sure they could handle that terrible Falcons pass rush that can't move anything.
So you're saying
they can't move a pillow, alright?
So you're saying you got the Panthers?
100% Panthers.
Okay, Johnny's got the Panthers. I got the Panthers.
Oh.
Lob Newton, that's what I call him, because he only throws lobs. Lob Newton.
You shoot some bullets.
He's rare. He's a lobber, but he's gonna come in pissed. He's a good quarterback, and the Falcons have no defense.
Is that positive?
Yeah, it's positive. Power of positivity.
Wow.
It's a new day. Yes,
you
it
actually
is.
endorsed a player before? I never heard this speak before.
I endorse a player I don't like. Yes, so it's a first here.
Will you ever
saw it here first on 3-sided.
Will you ever endorse, my friend Zeke Elliott?
No.
No.
Let's move on. Next game.
All right. So next up, we got my Oakland Raiders heading into Baltimore to play the Ravens. What do you guys have?
I'll go first. I'll let you do your research.
Sorry, I'm just looking.
Actually, I'll throw it off with Johnny's pick if I can find it. Yeah, it's right there. He's got the Ravens. We know he likes him, right, Michael, from our conversation with him.
I like the Ravens.
I like the Ravens too. We all like the Ravens. We like purple and gold. I think it's a nice color combination.
I mean,
black.
I don't.
So
What's
yeah.
your record?
3-0.
3-0, yeah. So Johnny's gonna kick it off with the Ravens wherever he is. I'm gonna pick the Ravens because I'll never pick the Raiders again. Because I'm done.
Please don't.
They're garbage.
Every time you never
They're
pick them, they
complete
always
crap.
win.
Sean Smith might be the worst signing of the last 10 years. The guy is garbage.
No.
He's done
The
nothing.
worst signing was getting this guy.
Yeah, you're right. You
Namdi
drafted the
Asomugha.
worst corner in football history. You're right, my bad.
He was
Namdi
locked
Asomugha
down.
is actually the worst player in NFL history.
They actually signed him when he was good, but then he turned to shit.
No, the problem is that nobody threw at him because he had 2 good years. So everyone's like, okay, the Raiders have one guy out of 53, so let's throw it to the other 52. So that's what ended up happening. So they went
guaranteed to get touchdowns.
Exactly. It's like, well, with Asomugha, there might be a penalty, offensive pass interference. There might be something. He could run fast. We'll give him that. But he can't cover. So let's take the 100% versus the 95%. So they always pass it to the other side. And then he came to Philly where we have Asante Samuel on one side, my boy right here.
Totally relevant when they're picking.
We got him, all right? And we played in a man coverage system. He did nothing, but he had more picks with us than he did in 10 years with you guys.
Because he was locked up.
And then we traded Samuel, my boy, played zone, and the defense went to shits, and then he went to San Fran, did nothing. So I'm never picking the Raiders again. Ravens for me.
Based on that.
Based on that.
Namdi Asomugha.
Well, we could talk about Jamarcus Russell too, and the fact that Khalil Mack has 0 sacks this year.
We're all
So,
this is 2016, buddy.
Who's your
No,
pick?
2016
You're the last
Raiders.
one. Who's your pick?
I'm only gonna pick the Ravens because they're at home.
Okay, fair enough.
That's the only reason why.
So Michael, give your.
I have some respect for this team.
I don't.
Yeah, because you guys are like in the same boat, trying to like get good again.
We're both pirates.
Yeah.
Well, we're the
coming
original
from-
pirates, but you know,
Okay,
whatever.
okay.
You're a smiling guy with a leather hat with swords floating behind his head.
Mine has
and an eye
an
patch.
evil looking
And
face.
you're like a Halloween like haunted house.
Yeah, but it has some mean, you know?
Sure it does. So, what's your assessment on the game? Quick, fast.
All I know is that we better have a pass rush because it's been absolutely non-existent the past few days. Because honestly, like our secondary, while it has improved, it still is terrible.
It's good
in reality. Besides one side, which is like very average. So all I know is that Khalil Mack, please. How do you get 5 sacks against Denver, but you can't get 1 against Atlanta and the Saints? Like how? Just step up and we'll win this game.
Big Macs and start playing football.
Yeah, Khalil Big Mac. Yeah.
Exactly.
Anyways,
so we got 3 Ravens. Hopefully for Michael's sake they win, but it's gonna be funny if they don't because I'm gonna be laughing the whole time.
Funny.
Next game. Next up, another divisional matchup. NFC North this time. We got the disappointing Lions against the complete garbage Chicago Bears.
Snorefest.
This is a relevant bowl. We got a relevant bowl. You're right.
It's a real Snorefest.
Yeah. But the great city of Chicago is hosting a game, so that's a party on its own. That's something to respect and appreciate. Who do you got, Eric?
In the presidential debate, Trump spoke about Chicago a lot.
He did.
About how they're killing a bunch of innocent people. A bunch of gangs are killing other people. So for that reason, I'm gonna go for Chicago.
Gotta represent, right?
And the Lions, whatever. I don't really care about them.
All right, Michael, I'll let you have your say.
I'll tell you this much, alright?
Let's talk about football, though.
Yeah, I'm doing. In my limited amount of time watching the Chicago Bears play football, I was actually convinced that my high school football team would be able to beat them.
I highly doubt it because you couldn't beat a bunch of guys that were like 2 years older than you, so...
Those guys,
that's a joke.
Some of them are in Division I universities now.
And these guys are in the
NFL.
NFL.
Getting scholarships. So I'm just saying that.
I'm not even getting to the CFL afterwards.
Exactly. And these guys
whatever. Okay, point is...
Your joke sucks!
The point is that the Bears are the only team worse than the Browns.
Who we thought they were!
No, they're exactly who we thought they were. Horrible.
That's why they took the damn field!
Alright? They're the only team worse than the Browns. Think about that for a second.
They're really not.
They're the only team
They have a better coaching
worse
staff.
than the Browns?
Yes.
Better quarterback.
Hugh Jackson is a better coach than John Fox.
No.
That's why I'm
Super Bowl
going with the
appearance
Lions.
versus getting fired from the Raiders. I'm pretty sure that's a
Super Bowl appearance with Denver.
Yeah.
Wow. Peyton Manning on your team.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
He
what's
must
your
have done
pick,
a lot.
Michael? What's your pick? Please give
Lions.
Lions. Okay.
Ooh.
Johnny agrees with you. He's got the Lions. I'm gonna pick the Chicago Bears for the last time this year. If they lose, I'm done with them for the rest of the season. I don't think they're gonna do well this year. I've given up on that. But they're at home. This should be a win. The Lions have been struggling mightily. They have not been playing that great this year. And at least the Bears play in Chicago. And to me, that's a good enough thing. And that's a positive thing because I love that city. I'm going to come visit you very soon. So, Bears, Lions, and Johnny's got the Lions too. Let's see what happens.
Tampa.
What?
Tampa.
Bay!
Hey, you gotta get ready for this game, man.
Dude,
He's going for the game!
Do you understand? At the game, all we're gonna be hearing is Raider chants.
Okay, FYI,
I
we're gonna
know
go watch the Bucks versus the Raiders in Tampa in about a month's time.
It's just a preview for that.
It's just a preview.
YouTube
Yeah,
video we're
The
gonna make.
preview's gonna be Raiders. That's what you're gonna hear in the stadium.
we're gonna have 2 fair weather fan bases and
Very fair weather as the Raiders.
in a very nice city.
Very.
Who do you got winning this game, Michael? We're talking about the Broncos at the Bucks.
I didn't even
You didn't give anything. You just
you
chatting.
guys just cut me off.
We will.
That was my intro. Tampa.
No.
Go. Thanks.
I'm not chanting that. Not after 2002.
Okay, Michael, let's go.
Anyways.
Yeah, when you weren't watching football.
Whatever.
I forgot,
Doesn't matter.
When you weren't even born.
Relax.
I'm
Look at that baby face.
I'm not 14 years old, okay? Anyways, man, I want to pick the Bucks really bad, but like, how are you gonna win against this team? Like, I think you guys might not even score a point. Like that's.
No, I think they'll be able to score. It's
Okay,
just
I'll
defense
give you 10
running
points,
shit.
but I have Denver coming out of here with a pretty easy win. But I'm rooting for you guys. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. Well, Johnny says Broncos. I got the Broncos too. I'm sorry, but if you guys threw 4 picks against the Cardinals,
Okay, if you watch the
then
game film,
I
you
was there with
understand.
you watching it.
Yeah, you didn't watch 2 of those interceptions.
I watched whatever. I watched 2 out of 4. So that to me is more than enough. Look, you guys are gonna put up points. I think you guys are gonna score between 10 to 17. That's what I think.
That's fair.
But
That's
the
fair.
Broncos are gonna score like 40.
No.
Yeah, I
No,
think
they're
so. Because I think the defense is gonna take like 2-3 picks. I think Winston is just gonna bomb everything, and at one point you guys are gonna make some catches because you have good receivers. But I think for the most part, I think it's gonna be like another 3 to 4 interception game for him. I think him and Mariota are gonna have really off years this year. That rookie
We'll see.
sophomore year.
I won't talk now. I'll let you spin here and land on yourself.
Well, so you have no say on your game.
I'm just gonna say I know they're gonna lose.
Okay.
I know they're gonna lose.
That's a very Raider-esque
I'm
thing
gonna
to
say it's
say.
gonna be a closer game. I'm gonna say
Please win, baby.
23-17.
That's
For
a
the
fair
Broncos.
score.
Okay. Well, let's see what happens. Look for his sake. They win, but let's be honest, they're probably not. Next game.
Okay, next game we got is the LA Rams at Cardinals.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you got? Nubani. Oh, which one?
Which one?
Which one?
Which one?
David.
No, thank you for that. I'm gonna pick the Arizona Cardinals to completely annihilate the LA Rams. The Rams scored their first touchdown in 20 odd years, 3 weeks into the season, but the Cardinals
Let's keep mentioning that
have been
stupid stat.
destroyed in 2 straight games. 2 games out of the 3, which is very unlike them. I think the age is finally creeping up on them, but I'm still gonna pick them to win this game. They're still my pick for the Super Bowl. Maybe not to win it anymore, but to maybe to go far in the playoffs. Scratch Super Bowl, but to go far in the playoffs. I still think they're gonna do well. So Cards for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you. Honestly, if you look at it objectively, if they lose this game, I mean,
Season's
I
over.
I know the Chiefs went from 1-5 to playoffs, but that's really
Andy Reid.
it's a miracle pretty
Andy
much that
Reid.
happened, and I'm not
They
gonna
got
get
Bruce
it.
Arians, bro.
Andy
They
Reid.
got Bruce Arians, who's a way better coach than Andy Reid.
Yeah.
Here
5
we go.
NFC Championship matches and a
Here
Super Bowl
we
appearance. A guy who
go.
can't get out of any. And what does he have? He's got that big Easter egg too, dumbass.
Why did you have to do this?
He's an idiot.
Why did you have to mention him?
Well, I don't know. It's
Longevity, my friend. Andy Reid's had 2 jobs in the NFL.
done absolutely nothing with them.
Yeah,
Point is-
and he's done more than your team's done in that same span. So
It's not saying
I don't
much.
know,
We had a senile owner.
yeah,
And then we have
also
an
went,
even bigger.
you went to a
than
Super
owner.
Bowl and then you vanished. Andy Reid went to 5 NFC Championship matches in that time span.
Point is that the season might be over for the Cardinals
If they lose.
if they lose, and I don't see them losing with that character on their team,
Well,
with the
you know
players
who
they
does
have.
see them losing?
Obviously, Johnny.
He's got his LA Rams, which he's picking it over Bruce Arians. I think he's given up on Bruce because he hasn't mentioned them this year.
But somehow,
So-
was it 3 7-9 seasons by Jeff Fisher? That doesn't phase Johnny.
No, of course not.
That
No,
doesn't
it's
phase
LA
Johnny.
and Jeff
No.
Fisher. You got a perfect combination there.
3-1.
They're leading
Close to
division.
7.
They're leading division.
It's so close to
What
7
is
wins
happening?
already. I'm gonna pick the Cardinals. I think they're gonna come back and destroy the LA Rams like a 30-6,
Yeah.
30-9,
Yeah, that's what I
30
said.
30-10,
You just keep adding out.
30-14,
I hope
Yeah.
for my
If
fans.
they're scoring 30, they'll guaranteed the
30
Cardinals.
to 19, something like that.
Okay,
You know?
alright.
I think Carson Palmer steps into the.
Okay.
What was I gonna say with that? I don't know.
Steps back into
His normal self, his
Alright.
normal shoes. You know?
Alright, so we got 3 cards, and obviously Johnny's got to go with his Rams. So, Johnny, you're an idiot, but let's move on to the next game. Next up, we have the Nalian Saints, winless Nalian Saints.
The Aints.
The Aints this year again. Coming in to San Diego to face the surprising Chargers.
What's surprising about them?
they're playing pretty solid.
They're playing pretty
They're playing pretty solid.
They're
You
playing
know?
pretty good.
They're doing what Chargers do, blow games in the last few minutes.
It's a battle of two nice jerseys. Who do you have winning this, Eric?
If the Chargers are wearing their blue their
Powder
baby
blue.
powder blue or sky blue.
Powder blue. It's powder
Okay.
Relax, I watched YouTube videos like 2 days ago.
I think that they'll win.
And if they're
But
not,
if they don't, if they're wearing the white jerseys.
You have to make
I'm
a
gonna
decision.
I'm gonna make this call as soon as they announce the jerseys
so like
on
at
their
kickoff.
Instagram account. On their Instagram account.
Via Instagram.
We unfortunately we need the pick right now.
Okay, if that's the case, fine. I'll take the San Diego Chargers to win.
So the Saints stay winless.
I think I don't know. I just don't feel them. I think their defense just sucks. Again.
Okay. So
Again.
Michael,
Every year is the same shit.
It is.
As much as it pains me to say, because I hate them, the Chargers are definitely winning this game. I mean, it's going to be a shootout. I'll tell you that much. Both teams are going to be going at each other's throats in terms of like scoring in this game. But unfortunately for Drew Brees, as great as he is, as great of a season as he's having even now, I mean, that defense is, as Stephen A would say, is a walking football atrocity. So I'm going with the Chargers.
Johnny's gonna go against the grain here
Ooh,
and pick the Saints.
to come out of their rut.
And so am I. I'm picking the New Orleans
I don't
Saints
know,
because
No bias there.
because bias. I'm not a Saints fan. I don't care. I just like their jerseys.
I like their jerseys.
And you love Drew Brees.
I do love Drew Brees.
You like their all white or all black, such original jerseys.
Black and gold is the nicest color combination in the history of color. In the history of human beings seeing color,
I
it's the
thought
best.
it was green and black and white.
No, that's the best football color. I'm saying color in general.
The best football color.
No one
is
cares
the
about when
red.
TVs were black and white, Michael.
And it's still nice. Ageless.
But look, the reason why I'm picking the Saints is because the Chargers, I haven't seen Phillip Rivers freak out yet. And this is the game he freaks out because his defense completely gives up on him. And they lose big time by the Saints. I'm picking a 37 to 17 loss for the Chargers.
I hope so, but I don't know.
We'll see what happens though on Sunday. But we got 2 Saints, 2 Chargers. Next game.
All right, so next up we got, I think this is America's Game of the Week, obviously.
Yeah.
Dallas going into San Fran. I mean, I would consider this a relevant bowl.
Game of the week.
America's game. I mean, this is what America's come to, guys.
So yes, the matchup is
the Dallas Cowboys heading into San Fran to play the Niners. What do you got, Eric?
I think I'm going to pick the Cowboys here because the 49ers...
Aren't
no,
too
you know
hot.
what? You know what? I want to change it up. I want to change it up a bit. I feel like I was being too conservative. I'm going to go with the 49ers at home.
okay.
And I have no football reason why.
Just because.
I'm just going with my gut. I think my gut just...
Well, that's
reversed
what
on
we're
me
all
right
about
now.
here on predictions.
Live on the camera.
There you go.
I changed my decision.
You heard it here first, folks. Michael.
You know what? I was thinking about it, but I'm like, no, I'm going to pick Dallas. But then now that you said it, I'm going to pick the Niners too.
Oh.
I'm going to pick the Niners too. One thing the Niners do have that's pretty underrated is they have a half-decent defense and a pretty good defensive line. I don't think Dallas can be able to run the ball as easy as people think.
No, and I think Prescott falls a bit.
And I think Prescott throws his first pick of the game and
I think he
out of
throws
the year.
multiple ones.
You think multiple?
I'm thinking he finally falls back to it.
I think he's going to have an average game.
It's his first time in the West Coast, right?
Makes
a difference.
I think so, yeah.
Time change,
so.
yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to go with the Niners. I'm going to agree with you on this. What do you got, David?
I'll give Johnny's pick first. I'll go
Yeah.
last. He's got the Cowboys. He's an idiot.
More reasonable, but
No.
It's like a safe pick-ish.
I don't see it that way because I'm picking the Niners.
Obviously.
Chip Kelly's return to the NFC East.
How do I know that?
And he does well against Dallas.
he's going to do the Eagles a solid.
He's not doing anything. They're not going to be competing with us.
Maybe
for
he'll
the
lose
division
on
at the end of the
purpose
year.
just to f with the Eagles.
Yeah, you're right.
Maybe,
Because
but-
the Redskins are going to run away with the division.
You're so dumb. It's not even normal.
This is how you start shit.
You're an idiot.
I think it's the Raider colors just like...
Exactly. It's tainting your brain.
Bleeding
my
your
moron.
retinas.
So I got the Niners. Chip Kelly's going to take this one. You got the Niners. You got the Niners. Good on you guys. It's smart picks. Johnny's picking the Cowboys.
Totally not biased.
Totally not biased.
Totally not.
So we'll see what happens next on the Sunday Nighter.
Next game is okay, wait. What's the Sunday Night Football song?
I don't know.
Sunday Night Football.
No, it's new. It's like oh, Sunday night.
It is?
Yeah, I think they changed it.
I don't know.
I was gonna start up with that. Okay,
I
anyway.
think
Copyright.
So it's the oh, sorry, cut the video. Okay, so the Chiefs at the Steelers, and I'm gonna do something weird here. I'm gonna start it off.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna start off.
This is the first time ever. No one has ever done that before on our show.
Prediction Center
First time ever. We've been doing this for about a year, over a year now. The first time ever.
I'm spicing up this video.
There you go. Thank you.
I'm adding some balls. I'm spicing it up.
There you go.
Okay, I'm obviously gonna take the Steelers here because I have this part of my brain that every time I watch their games, I'm super into them. Like I just love the way they play on offense.
Did you watch them last week?
I did not.
Wow.
But
You missed quite a show.
I love their offense. I think the fact they're going back at home, they're all pissed off from the last shit game against the Eagles. I think they bounce back, even though the Chiefs are a pretty good football team. I have respect for them. I'm still going to choose the team that I like more, which is the Steelers.
Okay. Michael.
I was really tempted to go with the Chiefs because I think that they definitely have a way better defense than the Steelers, and I think that they're a more well-rounded team. But I will not be picking the Chiefs because Antonio Brown, for some random reason, always does well against AFC West teams. He destroyed my Raiders.
It's not hard.
Not very hard. He destroyed the Chargers. Not very hard. He destroyed the Broncos last year.
Upsets happen.
All right. No, he destroyed the Broncos.
Okay.
And I think it's gonna happen again. I think Antonio Brown's in for a big day.
Best player in football.
Maybe top three. Top offensively, yes, probably.
Best player in football. Offense.
Yeah, probably. So I'm gonna go with the silver. Sorry, not silver and black. Black and yellow. My bad. All right. I'm gonna go with the Steelers on this one.
Okay, Johnny agrees with you guys. He's picking the Steelers. But I will say this: the Steelers are basically playing the Eagles twice in a row because Doug Peterson is basically Andy Reid 2.0. And although we have a better defensive coordinator than the Chiefs do, they have a better defense personnel-wise than we do, even though we're playing better than them. But is that advantageous to the Steelers because they know what's coming?
Exactly. Yeah.
So, but
not that similar.
They're basically identical. But I'm still giving it to the Chiefs because I think Andy Reid saw the exploits that we did. And he's going to take advantage of them because he's a genius of a coach. And I never pick against the Chiefs because I love Andy Reid. I love Jeremy Maclin. I can't pick against them.
Why don't you pick them for the Super Bowl if you never pick
so they go 6-0
because Andy Reid will not win a Super Bowl until he comes back to Philly.
No, I just think he will never win a Super Bowl.
Well, regardless, that's not the predictions we're making today. I'm picking the Steelers to beat the Steelers. I'm the only one picking them.
The Steelers beat the Steelers. Nice.
I'm predicting the Chiefs to beat the Steelers.
How is that possible, David? How is it possible that the same team beats the same team?
Next game. So for the last game of Week 4 of the NFL season, Monday Night Football, we got the New York Giants walking into Minnesota, brand new stadium to play the Vikings. Interesting matchup. Who do you guys have?
Go ahead.
For my last pick on my debut of three-sided box, the Eric Cordero team selects the Vikings.
Wow. Good pick. I actually like the pick. Congratulations. Any reasons as to why?
It's a no-brainer for me. I'm a secret closet Vikings fan too.
Ugh.
Yeah, I am too a little bit, to be honest.
I want to see them win the Super Bowl this year.
Absolutely do not want to see that. But anyways, Michael, your pick?
And they're at home.
Yeah, they're
at stadium. Monday night.
One of the best decisions I made in fantasy football was picking the Vikings defense. They destroyed the Panthers and Green Bay with no quarterback and with
quarterback. Sam Bradford's a pretty good quarterback.
He's average.
He's a better passer than Bridgewater. That's fact.
And
he throws the ball.
And no Adrian Peterson either.
Wow.
That is
so they get to keep the ball
incredibly impressive.
Oh, yeah,
they're incredibly impressive.
The guy's done nothing this year.
It just shows
I think
how
McKinnon
good.
is a sleeper.
it just shows how good Mike Zimmer is of a coach.
Yeah, hey guys, gotta do really well.
Guys, let's just miss this extra point on purpose.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna build a new.
It was a field goal. Okay.
Go.
I'm going with the Vikings on this one.
All right. Well, Johnny's got the Giants. He is
Yee.
crazy. I don't know what he's thinking. He's picked every NFC East team this week.
Well, the Eagles
the
aren't
one,
playing.
yeah, we have the bye.
It's a big. I think it's an upset. No.
Well, look,
Big
I
time.
think the Giants could win this game because Eli tends to do well against good defenses for some reason, but throws 5 picks against like the Jaguars.
The Redskins.
Or the Redskins. But I'm gonna pick the Vikings. As much as I don't like the Vikings, I do like Sam Bradford, and their defense has impressed me. But I'm gonna say
bias.
I'm gonna say what I said when the Seahawks after they won their Super Bowl, the year leading up to their Super Bowl win. I said I need to see them prove it on a consistent basis before I buy in. When they do that, they'll earn my full respect. But they have impressed me. And I think they will still be enough to beat the Giants, and their definite lack of O-line. They have no running back. Beckham got beat up by a net last year because he's a moron.
Last year.
Last year?
Week.
Last year.
I can't because you see what these teams do to me. They
2015?
screw up with my head.
That happened
I'm
last
picking
year?
the Vikings, even though I don't like them. I like them slightly more than the Giants. That's good enough for me. So Vikings. Johnny's got the Giants.
When do they have your respect?
When they prove that they're doing this on a consistent basis.
So
Not
they
just
win
1 year.
like a couple weeks in a row.
No, like a year's worth of consistency.
So,
So-
16, you know.
No, they just have to play well for 16 games.
So
They don't have to win every
if this year, if they win division again, which it's the NFC North and it's pretty much owned by Green Bay for the past how many years, is that impressive enough for you?
Yeah, that's they'll learn my respect. That's 2 years of consistent defense.
That's
and
fair.
that, to me, that's good. That's
fair.
all I need. If you can do it for more than 1 year, that's all I need. And that goes with any sport. So with that, we'll be signing off. Hope you enjoyed our predictions. Again, like Johnny says every week, don't listen to us. They're probably wrong.
Not mine.
And
Especially his.
especially mine. Are you gonna be back for more?
I'm gonna be a recurring guest if you guys let me in.
Well, you just gotta show up every Tuesday.
You're gonna have to move over a little bit, David.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
Are we gonna record this video in Tampa on the Saturday and post it on the same day?
Maybe we'll do something special then.
On the
Maybe.
beach?
We'll see.
On
Maybe,
the
maybe.
beach?
Who knows? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I don't really want to carry around like cameras that are not mine technically. So we'll see what happens with
I'll
that.
do it with your MacBook.
Oh, we can do it with that. Or our phones. Our phones are pretty good. But anyways, that's been it this week, guys. Please like, comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. See you all in the next one.
Ciao, bro.